welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Okay, so, that's good. That's good. So welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. So by doing untilit.works, it gives me an opportunity to set aside time to work on stuff like I have a company that I'm starting this year, and I need a website for it, because good news is I think I got a client, you know what I'm saying? And so they're asking, I have like a website already, but it's like a super basic coming soon. And so they said, they would like promote my thing as well, like a collaborative thing. I'm like, oh, that's dope, because I wasn't thinking about that. And I am, so I want to make my coming soon page better with more information. Right now it's just links to random stuff like social media, but I want to have stuff there for people to check out and maybe purchase or something. So working on that. Untilit.works allows me the opportunity to be able to set aside time to work on projects such as that. And Untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress, like me trying to get this page up. It's coming together. So the thing I wanted to get done is working. Just gotta make it look nice. Then again, depending on how deep I am into this code, around 15 minutes after the hour, I'll pop up to remind you to take a break, to get up, walk around, drink some water, or watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. It also allows me a break because I was really deep in the code and I was just going down rabbit holes. I was able to get it to work, but I was like, oh, I got this break coming up. Let me wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? So it gives me like time box. So that's why I do that. So like I said, I'll pop up here on the video to take over your screen to be like, hey, take a break. Below that is if you ever come to the site we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there saying may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is open closed caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that button, a space will open up and the words I am saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed in that box. Then there's 2 buttons below that. Don't worry about them. They're broken. It's a thing I'm going to work on at some point. Now, there's a countdown timer. Count on when the next break session ends or when the next work session starts. And if you'd like to join and ask questions or chat, click to join the room and you'll be able to do that there. Cool. Now, work session will look something like this. And again, these are like 45 minutes of just focus work. And if you notice in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it'll have a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Then there on the left-hand side is an audio player. So when we listen to some tunes while you're working on what you're working on, you can do that right there. Over here toward the center, we have a to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button. Or if you want to mark it done, click the checkbox and it'll send it to the done section. You click the header done, and it'll show you a list of all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and it'll pre-populate a tweet with listing again all the things you got done with like check marks next to them. For me, it's like a good visual way of saying I got some stuff done going into the week, feeling good. Over in the right-hand column, we have another countdown timer. Count on when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you're don't have a thing that you want to work on, but you still want to be productive, I have links to some tutorials there. So let's say you heard that web development sounds cool, but you don't know where to start. I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and when I looked at it and what people have told me that have gone through them like a while back, I think if you complete those programs, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. So those are there. I also, if you're already into web development and you may be looking for like a quick project to, get the creative juices going, something you can just like start to finish and then maybe extend on, I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. Now, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. So some of the tutorials that I have there are one where you follow the tutorial, you create an application, it has an input box and a call button. You put your home phone number in that input box, you hit the call button, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one that's the opposite where you get a virtual number, you link that to the application you create following the tutorial, and from your real world phone, you can call that virtual number, and your application you create, you'll be able to answer that call and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where 2 users like log in to an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. Pretty dope stuff, I think. Pretty cool. All right, then Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And then the highlight, don't worry about that. That goes back to the other things that was broken. It's cool. Now, Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, or maybe you want feedback, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with the feedback or the help with the thing that you're working on. So if you click view, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profiles to see whether not you'd like to try and request to join the room. I also added a filter by keyword list. So if there's something specific you're looking for, maybe you can check there and show you all the things there you can check out. Cool. Now, if you click create, it'll present you with this form. You put in the title and 3 keywords, hit create. It will then generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. And when you join your Hako, it looks like this. Over on the right-hand side, you can leave with the leave button there. You can open the menu for some more options. We got a text chat here to the right we'll come back to. Here, your title at the top. Over on the left-hand side, we have a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on where they're logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to let that person into your room so you can approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, don't worry, because you can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get the help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. And I think by being able to show everyone what you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context for them to be able to get you that help or feedback. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako is we have the text chat, like I mentioned before. Put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, and it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn into text and put into the text chat. Then I have the opposite where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still want to follow along with what's happening, any messages put in the text chat would be read out aloud by your browser. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. Cool. So let me get y'all back to work because I want to get this thing done. I'm hoping in this next work session, I'll be able to get this site up and running. Right now, it's selecting. So I have this. So it's like a lot of back end stuff, right? And I do a lot of front end stuff. So it takes me a little bit longer to figure out some of this back end stuff. Because if it was front end stuff, I'd be able to do it a lot quicker. But the thing is, what I'm working on is the coming soon page, the 2.0 that I'm working on. Is going to pull, I have a list of images in a directory, right? And I want to be able to pull an image from that's another thing. This thing might only do it once. I have to check. Ooh, that's gonna be weird. Okay, neither here nor there. So yeah, I think I might have to actually do it the other way. It's fine. But yeah, so it pulls a random image from this directory and places it on the page. And so I got that working. But now thinking when the thing gets built is going to probably mess up. Yeah. I have to do it because I want the random every time the page reloads, not when it's built. And so now I'm thinking I need to, because where it is now, it's like in the source folder. I need to put that in a public folder. So that way it can always pull from it, because otherwise it's not going to, once it builds, it's never going to pull. It's always going to be that same one. I just see stuff like this I got to walk through. So, all right, but I should be able to use the same code, I think, hopefully. We'll see. All right. So that's all I'll be working on in the next break session, hopefully, or next work session. So hopefully you'll be able to be productive in whatever that you're working on. I'm going to send you off with some traveling music because I just think I have more work to do than I thought. So we're going to get that worked out. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. This right here is Nujabez featuring a Piney Bee. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you around. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life.